What's up, YouTubers? I'm here just to maybe throw together a quick video. Some of the mods I've made that are very inexpensive and super effective for the Savage X 4.6 big block. This one here is about 3 years old, and it's been a great truck so far. Okay, mod number one, that is super simple. All you basically need is a simple set of zip ties. I like to run on the dirt a lot, so I chose green. Basically just take your body clip, put a piece of zip tie on it, pull her up. I leave about 1.5 to 2 inches. That way if it does come off when you roll over, it's quick and easy to find. Use different colors for different driving conditions. Cheap, simple, and helps to stop going through so many body clips. Okay, zip tie trip number two. Simply put it around your fuel line at your connections. Both ends of the tanks, put the zip ties on, as well as on the carburetor and on the exhaust pipe. Another simple way to seal up to make sure you don't have any air leaks coming through. Give maximum performance. Okay, this one here is a little bit tougher to see, but what I've done is I've put a zip tie between the two horns on the bumper, and what that helps is to hold everything together, because what happens is these will spread over time. When you are a bad jumper like I am, landing on the back or on the front, these spread, and then that little pin right there slides out. Next thing you know, your whole assembly is tipping over and your dog bone goes flying out. Simple little zip tie just helps hold that together. Alright, this is one of my favorite mods. Super simple to do. On the brake cable itself, all I did is just took the spring out and took a piece of simple fuel line and cut it off there and adjusted it up. And this thing makes this truck stop on a dime, and it's one of the best and first mods that you should do. Okay, this one here is another super simple thing that you should be doing right out of the box. I always do my screws once a year. This is basically just a simple Loctite, and what you want to do is you want to take all your little screws and stuff all along your frame rails out. Anything that's going into metal, get your Loctite on it. Any kind of mounts, like your engine mount and stuff like that, you always want to use a Loctite on there, because even with the Loctites, these screws do vibrate out. But this definitely a cheap, simple solution to help keep those screws in. Okay, this mod here is probably one of the most important mods you're going to want to make right straight out of the box. This bolt, actually, I reversed it after I discovered that some hardcore jumping, when you land on the back of the truck, this bolt head would actually jam into the gas tank and punch a hole in the gas tank, and you know instantly something's wrong because your truck falls flat on its face. Basically all I did is just took the nut and bolt out, flipped it over, put it right back in, problem solved. Never had another hole in the gas tank. But if you're a bad jumper like I am, you're going to go through a lot of gas tanks, because that bad boy goes right through the tank and ends your day quickly. Okay, now we're starting to get into some mods that cost a little bit of money, but not too bad. This is the RPM Savage X skid pan. Super simple to install. A couple brackets underneath, and basically the 4 little screws. Takes like 10 minutes to put it on. Saves all the crud and junk from going up underneath the transmission. Okay, a little bit tough to see down inside of there. Basically took out the battery pack, and I bought what's called the hump pack. I believe that one's like a 1700 milliamp hours. I can go like 4, 5, 6 hours of hardcore bashing out in the field. That's going to give you more turning power, better braking, rechargeable, so it's a lot better than those 4 batteries you got clanking around in there. Super simple, I just wired it in. Okay, this mod here actually is kind of a cool little mod as well. This is the LED indicator, and when you flip it on there, it kind of flashes and it'll show you how much battery life you have left. So that's good when you're out in the field there hardcore bashing and having fun. That way you know how much life is left inside your battery. Okay, when you buy the hump pack upgrade, obviously you're going to need a kind of a battery charger to charge it. This is a Profit Sport 2. Works good, takes about 20 minutes, half hour, depending on how low your battery is. Run it right out through the side there where the factory outlet is, and hook it up with the quick connect here. It works great. And there again, you got to have something to charge up your starting battery and your hump pack battery, so might as well upgrade to something better and charge it quicker. Okay, the next thing I like to use is this one's made by a company called Dynamite, and this one here again is a rechargeable glow stick igniter. They cost me about 20 bucks, and I just found that the stock one, after going out a few times, just didn't deliver the kick. This one here really gives you good ignition, so you can fire the truck up right away. Okay, this mod here is probably the best mod you can ever buy for the Savage X, in my opinion. This is made by Extreme RC Mods, and basically it's a polished side dump pipe, and this guy out of Sylvan Lake, Alberta, Canada, builds these things out of his garage. Incredible. The sound is awesome. The power is awesome. This thing is, if you want a mod for extreme performance, this thing just brings this truck to life like you wouldn't believe. Now, I had some trouble when I first got it because it doesn't come with a mount. This is actually for the Savage 5.9 XL, and it's the factory mount kit I bought, and it mounts right into the stock location, and then basically comes with a coil spring. I just cut the spring off and kind of bent it to fit, and now it's a really good solid mount. Love it. If you want some real true performance, that one right there is going to get it done for you. Really cool. Okay, when you do have problem and issues with the screws, basically I just went to the hardware store, bought this little job mate. Keeps everything nice and organized. I bought a stainless steel kit off the internet. It's got all different shapes and sizes, nuts and bolts, hardware, stuff like that. You're going to go through a lot of these things. This is a nice stainless kit. I always try and support my local hobby shop as much as I can, but one of the things I found on these trucks is after running them for a while and beating them up the way I usually do, I go through a ton of bearings. I try not to order the bearings, because if you go and buy the bearings, you basically get 2 of these things for like $5, $6, $7, $8 for 2 of those things. I bought 4 of these packages here of these style bearings, and these are the ones that go inside the hubs, one side of the diff, pinion, stuff like that. Under $5 from China, I got like tons, 10 of these bearings for like under $5 delivered to my doorstep. It does take a little bit of time to get here, so you do want to plan ahead, but having these kind of bearings is going to save you a lot of money down the road for sure. Okay, with the notes on bearings, when all else fails, go to your booklet. This tells you all your bearings that you run, where they, what the sizes are and stuff like that. Now, one of the tricks to looking up on the internet is you don't want to order it by the, the B085 number. What you want to do is you want to find the numbers underneath, so 8 by 16 by 5 millimeter. That's what you do the search for, and that's when you come up with the better selection of bearings and cheaper. Well, I hope you enjoyed my quick little video for you guys. I, in no way, shape, or form came up with most of these mods, or any of these mods, to be honest with you. If you are running the Savage and stuff like that, check out the Savage Central website. They've got all these mods on there, some extra mods for shimming diffs and stuff like that. Great site to hang out on. They answer any of your questions, or you can check out some of their mods and things like that. So have fun, and happy bashing.